warm-up video leading up to Sureka Namaskar, Sun Salutation. So this is going to be approximately 10 minutes, just a quick introduction to giving you some exercises to warm up before the sequence. So you can do up to 15 to 20 minutes warm-up. This is just a short video to give you an introduction, as I just said. So we'll get going as soon as possible. This is Sureka from Soma Guidance, and I'm Sarah from Yoga Sun. So welcome to this video, and let's kick off with some little movements for our neck. So we'll just start first, just releasing our neck. So we're just going to breathe in and out, just to move through these neck stretches and to open up the cervical vertebra, which is the back of the neck, obviously. All of these movements are very helpful just to get ourselves moving for our practice today. So we're just going to take ourselves side bending here, and then now a lateral stretch. So just take it over to one side, breathing out back to centre as you breathe out to the other side. So you can do these movements repetitively 5 to 6 times each. We're just doing them short today, maybe 2 or 3 of each. And then we'll come into the front of the neck as well. So we'll just come forward in a moment when you're ready to breathe in. And out will come chin to chest to open the back of the neck as you breathe into sky, opening the neck at the front. Exhale, centre. Good. So we'll just do that once more. Excellent. And then we'll take a full rotation out. This is a good way just to release any tension in your shoulders. So take it out, breathing in and out. And just to open up that centre of area, which is obviously when we're doing the sun salutation. There's going to be lots of movements in the head and neck area anyway. And then take it the other direction, breathing in to come up, exhaling to come forward. Good, well done. So I'll come back to centre now, and we'll start moving into our wrists a little bit. Just circling out the wrists, each direction. You can do 5 or 6 rotations. And then we'll come into the shoulders now. So bring the fingertips on the shoulders, and we'll start to rotate up and down. Inhaling up as you exhale down. Good, we'll take it the other direction. Excellent. And now we'll come up with our little arm on the right side. You can lift off the left and just holding that position there, opening up through the shoulder, breathing as you hold. And then gently release, we'll change it to the other side. Taking it over now to your left arm, right arm catches that elbow. Just holding here as you breathe. Excellent. Good, so we'll come into a little arm position here. So namaste hands at the back of the spine. So Sureka will just turn to face the other way so you can see that position. So you can do all of these stretches either standing or sitting as I'm doing. If you prefer to sit, that's fine. And then we'll take a different combination now, hands around elbows. Good, just holding that stretch. You need to do both sides for this stretch. So you can hold this stretch 5 breaths on each hold, or longer if you prefer. We're just doing it quite quickly today just to introduce the movements. Excellent. And now we'll come into the hips a little bit. So I'm going to stay at the floor. Sureka's going to do some hip rotations. So you can do this version that I'm doing sitting, which is what we call rocking the baby. Good. And then we'll change to the other side. You can rotate the hips the other way as well. So do both movements. Excellent. And then we'll take ourselves into some movements for our feet now. So a little bit of rotation into your ankle joints, which are really important to work, because obviously all of Sureka Namaskar is standing, so your feet are really important to give a little workout as well, just to release any tension there. So each direction you can do 5 to 10 rotations minimum, just to get that mobility working there. And then flexing and extending, that's also a nice stretch for the back of the legs as well. So either sitting or standing, perfectly easy to do. Excellent. So I'll come to the floor now, and we'll do a little bit of cat. From cat we'll go into some lunges. So just coming to the floor here, and we're going to take our normal cat stretch, cat-cow stretch. As you breathe in, we'll just open up the spine and the chest here as you exhale, rounding the spine, tailbone tucks under. Good. Breathing in, lift. Breathing out to round. So we do that again, breathing in. So again, you can do these movements up to 10 rounds. We're just going to be doing a couple of rounds just to introduce these movements. And if you find kneeling a little struggle, you can always pad up your knees by rolling your mat up like this. So I'm going to do that now, just so we're preparing for our lunge. So I'm going to bring my right foot forward, my left knee is bending, and I'm going to drop into my left hip here, 45-degree angle. So Sureka is doing a more advanced version if you're more flexible. For those that aren't so flexible in the hips, you can either bring yourself onto some yoga blocks or some cushions, just to elevate your hands in a little bit here, just to get into the posture. Make sure your knee at the front is stacking on top of your ankle as you hold that stretch. You just stay there a couple more breaths. And then we'll pull back into hamstring stretch now. So just rolling across the ball of your foot here at the front of your leg. Those people that are a little bit less flexible, you are going to be higher up here. So hands on the top thigh. For those that are more flexible, lower down. So Sureka is going to do the more flexible version. I'm doing the more challenging, if my hamstring is tight, version. Good. So just hold there, nice deep breaths. Keeping the front of that leg and back of leg nice and straight. Your toes are up toward the sky. Good. Keep it going as you breathe there. So you can basically move between this lunge and this hamstring stretch as you wish. You know, you can do up to 5 movements there. So we'll come back to that low lunge again. Thigh bone is nicely 45-degree angle, holding that position. Keep the breath moving as you hold. And then we'll fall back into that hamstring stretch. We call it the half split position. The reason being your leg is nice and straight at the front. Good, keep breathing. Very nice, and we'll come back into a kneeling position from here. So that finishes our sequence. We're going to just sit for a moment to complete our video. So basically, you can do these movements, as I said, up to 10 to 15 minutes warming up, just to get those joints nicely mobile. Please like and share the video and comment below in the comments. I'd just like to say for myself at Yoga in the Sun, I'm offering for this 20 days of the yoga challenge a free yoga class for anybody new who'd like to come to the studio to do a class with me. You're very welcome to join us. And also Soma Guidance, Sureka will be offering a discount on services for her practices that she does as well. So you're very welcome to Reiki healing or any other Thai yoga massage services. Amongst others, there's so many. So thank you very much for joining us today, and we welcome you to the studio hopefully on the 21st of June. But take your progress sheet and keep filling it in as to how many sun salutations you're doing and the warm-ups that complete that practice as well. And thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you so much. Namaste.